try to teach you, the teacher, how to become more digitally literate and ways that you can help your students become digitally literate. So now we are living in the 21st century, and the world is constantly developing. New methods and strategies are created all the time. And so as teachers, we need to find ways to help our students expand their creativity and for us to expand our own creativity. And so because of being in the 21st century, the technology demands a different set of skills. So we as teachers also have to work to help with that. The first piece of digital literacy is being informational literate. And so that is the ability to access information, sort out what is good and what is bad, evaluate how it is good and bad, and store how to use it and when you will need it. You can demonstrate this by teaching your students to use reliable sources, or being with most of our learning being done by example. If you use reputable sources, your students will learn how to as well. The next step is tool literacy. Tool literacy is the ability to learn the tools you're using and to be able to use them to their most effective and appropriate manner. And you also need to be able to use them well. Ways you can do this is by demonstrating to your students how to use them and exposing them to new different tools so that they can learn themselves. Next, we come to instructional design literacy. This is the ability to know and understand different learning environments that might be more useful, as well as the various objectives of what you are trying to achieve. And this can also pertain to bringing together information and showing it to your students. This can be done by just demonstrating how you do things and teaching your students how it works as well, and also how it is interpreted when you're using it. The final piece of being digitally literate is social literacy. Social literacy is one of the more easy ones, and we do it a lot now, especially with things like Facebook and such. But it is the ability to share what you have found and work together. It's just, oh, I found this, and posting it on sites and stuff. And so ways you can set examples is by creating forums for your students for ways for them to get together so they can be more socially literate, as well as having them create portfolios of what they have learned and online profiles for various homework help sites. Another big piece of being digitally literate in the 21st century are the 4 C's. And these are 4 things of which it takes to be more digitally literate. The first one is communication. Communication, you have to be able to share thoughts and ideas with other people to be strong in this part. Next is collaboration. Collaboration is working together. In the 21st century, if we aren't working together, there's not going to be any advancements. The third one is critical thinking. Critical thinking requires you to think differently and look at the problems in different ways. And the last one is creativity. This is thinking of a new approach or just being a little different. So hopefully now you can help your students be more digitally literate as well as you yourself.